What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over the slam dunk contest for February 18th, 2023. I'm going to show you highlights of each contestant, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks for this event, for this day. Let's go ahead and take a glance at it really quick. They didn't have an official page, so I just, looked at Google Pictures. So we got the AT&T Slam Dunk Contest is what we're going to be looking at for Saturday, February 18th. We got Trey Murphy, Jericho Sims, Mac McClung, and Kenyon Martin Jr. Looking at the betting lines, it looks like Mac McClung is a minus 165, a clear favorite to win. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in at a close second at a plus 350. Jericho Sims is at a plus 550. And then we got Trey Murphy, the third, at a plus 650. So the way that I have it structured, I have my daily numbers on this side of the screen, date, numerology, Gregorian, Hebrew calendar. And then I have my game numbers on this side of the screen. The way I have it structured, I just have some words up here. I have NBA All-Star Game, Salt Lake City, Utah, Vivint Arena, the location, Slam Dunk, NBA Slam Dunk, and then the word dunk. And then for the contestant, I have their jersey number, their first and last name, the team that they play on, and then, of course, their age, birthday, to and from. And that's basically all I have. This isn't my first time doing the slam dunk contest. This is actually my fourth time doing the slam dunk contest on my Patreon. I'm currently 2-1 for a record. So 2 wins, 1 losses. I did win last year's, but then I lost the year before that one, and then I won the year before that. So I'm kind of like on a off one pattern. Win one, lose one, win one, lose one. Hopefully I can break that pattern and become 3-1 instead of 2-2. But I'm not feeling particularly confident because it's just a guess. It's just a guess. There's not a whole lot of numbers to go off of, and you're just kind of guessing, and you just hope that you guess it right. So far, I've done okay with the guesses, but I could just as easily lose this one and continue on the pattern of win one, lose one, win one, lose one. But let's go ahead and start looking at some of these numbers here. So we're going to start with the highest favorite, Mac McClung. Some numbers that favor him in terms of what connects with him is that he wears the number 9, and the word slam dunk sums to 23, the 9th prime number. It's slam dunk also sums to 49, and today will be the 49th day of the Gregorian year. And Mac McClung, it's a total span of 323 days till his 25th birthday. 25, if you write it out, sums to 49. It also sums to 121. Slam dunk sums to 49 and 121, just like 25 sums to 121 and 49. But it's a total span of 323 days till his 25th birthday. It is the 323rd day of the Hebrew religious calendar, a day with 121 date numerology on it. So there's some numbers here that connect with the word slam dunk. His name, Mac McClung, sums to 54. This is going to take place in Vivint Arena, which sums to 54. It's 43 days since his birthday, his 24th birthday. This will be a day with 43 date numerology on the Gregorian. And yeah, so I think the combination with the word slam dunk, the word slam dunk has played a role in the last 2 winners from the last 2 years. So it is interesting that he's going to wear the number 9, 23, the 9th prime, and then the 121 and the 49. Him coming up, total span of 323 days, so his 25th birthday. 49th day of the Gregorian. So that's interesting. And then the location, 54. Vivint Arena 54. He is the clear favorite in this as far as the betting market goes. And of course, he's also born in the year 99, so maybe that's something significant. Where's the number 9, born in the year 99? Slam dunk sums to 23, the 9th prime. Also, one thing you can say is that Philadelphia. It's interesting that he's on the Philadelphia team. We've seen Philly. We've seen the Philadelphia teams in the World Series. We've seen the Philadelphia teams in the Super Bowl. Maybe they both lost in the World Series and in the Super Bowl. Maybe this could be for the Philadelphia team to win the slam dunk contest, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's significant. Philadelphia sums to 223, which is just a reflection of 322. It's 322 or total span at 323 till his 25th birthday. So that could be something significant. And then on top of this, it's the 2023 slam dunk contest. You see the 223, the 2023 slam dunk contest. So those would be the numbers for the clear favorite. He does have some interesting numbers there. I can definitely see him winning. But let's move on to the other guys here, because the other guys have connections too. Specifically, Kenyon Martin Jr. He has the exact same birthday as Mac McClung. So the distance to and from his birthday are identical to Mac McClung. So the same connections I can make with Mac McClung for his distance birthdays are the same connections I can make for Kenyon Martin Jr., right? It's 43 days since his birthday, 43 date numerology, 323rd day of the Hebrew religious, total span of 323 days till his 23rd birthday. The interesting thing about Kenyon Martin's age, though, is he's currently 22 years old, and it's a total span to his 23rd birthday. The word dunk sums to 22, and slam dunk sums to 23. So he's in that little middle ground between 22 and 23. On top of that, his name, Kenyon Martin Jr., sums to 83, the 23rd prime number, as well as 191, the 43rd prime number, it being 43 days since his 22nd birthday on a day with 43 date numerology. So those are some interesting numbers as well. You write out the number 43. If you write out 43, it sums to 59. And he plays for Houston Rockets, which sums to 59. He's wearing the number 6, born on the 6th day of the Gregorian year. So, the same connections I can make for Kenyon Martin or the same connections I can make Mac McClung. So that's what's kind of tricky about it. They have the same birthday. They're just 2 years apart. And the 22 and 23 are interesting for sure, especially the 23, just because I know, not last year, but the year prior, or was it the year before that? I know one of them won the slam dunk contest literally on their 23rd birthday. Slam dunk 23. I believe that was the one that was in Chicago. I think that was the second one that I got right. Or no, that was the first one I got right, and then I lost the second one, and then I won last year's with Obi Toppin or something like that. I think Obi Toppin, I think is his name, the New York guy. But yeah, so he has some interesting numbers. Kenyon Martin, almost identical to the clear favorite, Mac McClung. I think the 22 and 23 are a little bit more interesting than the 24 and 25, but I think the number 9, that he wears the number 9, is more interesting than Kenyon wearing the number 6. So I don't know. There's give and take for both guys here.
Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think's gonna win? It's gonna help with the YouTube algorithm. It's gonna help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video.
Let's move on to Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims, he has my bias number. This is taking place on February 18th, written 2/18 or 18/2, which is my bias number. Jericho Sims, it sums to 128, 128, 218, 182. They're all just anagrams of each other. He wears the number 45. Vivint Arena sums to 54, 54, 45. They're just reflections of each other. And if you actually write those numbers out, 54, 45, they both sum to each other as well. I think 45, yeah, 45 sums to 54, and then 54 sums to 45. Now he's 24 years old, going to be 25 years old. What's interesting about that, it's 244 days till his 25th birthday. This is taking place in Salt Lake City, Utah, which comes to 244. So, that can apply as well. It's 121 days since his 24th birthday. On a day with 121 date numerology on the Hebrew religious, slam dunk sums to 121. That could be interesting as well. But he plays for New York. I don't know if New York is going to win it back to back. The New York guy won it last year, so I don't know if it's going to be a back to back New York thing. It could be. But yeah, that's about what I have for Jericho Sims. And then Trey Murphy III, he also has a bias number going for him, I think. The words New Orleans Pelicans sums to 281, 18/2, 2/18, 281. They're all just anagrams of each other. New Orleans Pelicans sums to 79 as well, the 22nd prime number. The word dunk sums to 22. Trey Murphy's currently 22 years old. I didn't see anything from the distance of his birthday, but he was born on 6/18 or 18/6. And this is taking place in Salt Lake City, which sums to 186. He wears the number 25. This is what makes me think that 25 is an interesting number, because Trey Murphy wears the number 25, and then you have two of the other three ball players that are coming up on their 25th birthday. 25. He wears the number 25. 25, if you write it out, I've already shown you. 25, if you write it out, sums to 121 and 49. It's the 49th day of the Gregorian, with 121 date numerology on the Hebrew religious. The word slam dunk sums to 121 and 49. So Trey Murphy wearing the number 25 could help out. But slam dunk sums to 23, and it's a total span of 121 days till his 23rd birthday. So that's interesting numbers as well. I think Trey Murphy has interesting numbers. Jericho, I think they all have interesting numbers, and really Kenyon Martin, Jericho, and then Mac McClung. I think they all four have interesting numbers. I think all four of them have potential to win it. Honestly, I mean, it could go either way on all of them. I don't know. I really don't know, you guys. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you a little insight. It's not the easiest to do a slam dunk contest like this. Like I said, it's basically just a guess. It's just a guess. I do like Mac McClung's number 9, wearing the number 9. I do like that he's coming up on his 25th birthday with the 323. I feel like the number 9 or the 23 and the number 25 plays in all three of these guys, or all four of these guys. But I do like the number 9. I do like his name summon to 54 for the arena, 54. For Kenyon Martin, I like that he's between the ages of 22 and 23. Dunk sums to 22, slam dunk sums to 23. His name sums to 83, the 23rd prime, as well as 191, the 43rd prime. I almost feel like Kenyon Martin might be too good looking, because it's 191, the 43rd prime, 43 days since his 22nd birthday, 43 date numerology on the Gregorian. Dunk sums to 22. 43 written out sums to 59. Houston Rockets sums to 59. Although it would be interesting, wouldn't it, if Kenyon Martin faced off against Mac McClung in the final round of the slam dunk contest? Philadelphia versus Houston could be like a rematch of the the World Series. For Jericho Sims, I don't know if the New York guy is going to win it back to back. That's the only thing I'm kind of hesitant on Jericho Sims, even though he has that bias number 128, and he wears the number 45, and it's a 121 days since his 24th birthday. I think that's interesting. 244 days till his 25th birthday. I think that's interesting. The only thing I'm hesitant on is a New York guy winning it back to back. That's the only thing I'm hesitant on with Jericho, but I could be wrong here. It could be a back to back New York thing. And then for Trey Murphy, I mean, he has some good numbers too. He has that 22 to 23 range. The team that he's on has that bias number of mine with the date, 218, 18/2. He wears the number 25. 25 sums to 121 and 49. Slam dunk, 121, 49. 49th day of the Gregorian. 121 date numerology on the Hebrew religious. New Orleans. So, yeah, I think it would be interesting if it was the Houston Rockets versus the Philadelphia Sixer guy in the final showdown. I think that would be the most interesting. Houston versus Philly. And then who knows after that. But, yeah, that's all I have. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you some insight. We'll see what actually takes place. Like I said, this is just a straight-up guess. Don't take it too seriously. The biggest thing is to have fun with it. Don't take it seriously. No need to bet your house on any of this at all. Don't even come close to doing that. You may regret it, or you may get lucky, but I wouldn't even bet on that. I wouldn't even bet on getting lucky. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully you win all the money in the world. I wish you guys the best of luck on all your picks, and I'll see you guys in the next video.